New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together. And hello again, dear ones. Dr. Robert with you here on a Sunday evening. It's 8:15 on the Mountain Time Zone, and that means it is time for our evening prayers. Thank you so much for being with us. It is always wonderful to spend some time with you and sharing in this powerful practice of prayer. And always like to remind everybody that when we talk about prayer here at NT Media, we're not talking about begging and beseeching. We're not talking about pleading for something or looking for a way to get our stuff over somebody else's. We're talking about an affirmation of truth. We're talking about taking a spiritual mind treatment, treating our mind to a spiritual truth. That's what we do. And if you'd like to avail yourself of this powerful practice, then keep showing up here on our broadcasts. And if you have something special that you'd like to experience in your life, something you'd like to know the truth of in a greater way, then by all means, send your prayer requests to our prayer team, prayer@ntmedia.org. Let our private practitioners know what you're looking for. And if you'd like to speak with one of our prayer partners specifically and privately and have a private prayer session, we can make that happen as well. Just send an email, ntmedia, prayer@ntmedia.org. We'll get you hooked up with the practitioner or prayer partner of your choice, and let you have a conversation about how to take this powerful practice to an even deeper and deeper level in your life. Hello, Naomi. Good to see you, dear one. Thank you for being with us. Grateful that you're here. Always good when you chime in, chat along. Anyone else that's watching now or at another time, if you're watching it in the middle of the morning or the middle of the afternoon or whenever you're watching it, feel free to drop a comment in the comment box and say hello. I'd love to hear from you. Hey, also, I do want to mention, starting tomorrow morning, there is some switching going on with Facebook, and you're going to see us at a few less destinations on Facebook, mostly because Facebook's making some changes. And so we're going to be more focused on our YouTube page. Invite you to come check us out there, and we'll be available on the New Thought Media Network Facebook page. But not in many of the different groups that we've been broadcasting to over the last few years. That's kind of all going away. So, hey, look, the most amazing practitioner in the world is with us. Hello, dear one. My beautiful beloved is just right upstairs. So if I shout real loud, she'll hear me. And then she'll hear me on the computer. All right, enough of the silliness. Let's get into some prayers. If you're with me, I invite you to close your eyes and perhaps take a little sense of that fun, playfulness into this experience with you this evening. A little bit of laughter, a little bit of playfulness, a little bit of knowing that right where we are, in this divine moment, right here, right now, right where we are, is absolutely perfect. There's nowhere we should be. There's nowhere else to be. There's nothing more where we want to try to be. It's all happening right here, right now, in this most amazing way. It's happening as my life, as your life, as the lives of everyone, everywhere. Oneness, revealing itself in magnificent ways, joyous ways, amazing ways, sometimes confusing ways, but always in the exact way that is necessary, in the exact form that is necessary for the evolution of my human consciousness, for the evolution, for the expansion of each of our human lives. A oneness, bringing itself into form and then abandoning that form in order to take on new form. One self-existent cause, presenting itself as my life, as your life, as all life. And in that oneness, we each have access to that unlimited reservoir of health and wealth and well-being, of abundance and prosperity, of financial good, of knowing, of wisdom, of insight, of inspiration. We each have our own avenue, our own access, our own portal into the absolute everything. The recognition that there is a grand vision that is emerging as our lives, that everything's coming into our lives exactly as it's necessary, that there is a great unfolding, and we are each vital to that unfolding. We're each vital to the revelation that is God's life happening on this planet at this time. Each one of us bringing a unique set of gifts and skills and talents to this thing called life. And so who you are, how you show up in this world is absolutely necessary, absolutely vital to humanity's expansion, to the growth of who we are, to creating a world that works for all. That is how important you are. See, the world would be a much, much lesser place without you, without the joy that you bring, without the love that you bring, without the smile that you bring, without the questions that you bring. We are each that, and each one of us is here to be that. And so the pain in our lives is simply pointing at the places where we are not aligned with the divine truth, with the revelation of divine truth, with the calling of the divine truth to be something more than we have ever thought we could be. To come into this world every moment, today, next day, tomorrow, throughout the week, every day, for days on end, and a long string of ever increasingly amazing days. In all of that, we are each being called to bring our unique self to the party, to show up who you are. Not as people tell you you ought to be, not as some far-off idea of what could be or what might be, or no, to show up authentically as we are in this moment. That is the prayer. In this moment, in every moment. Showing up with a smile, showing up with a sense of joy, showing up with that sense of enlightenment. Being a vessel of the light, being a reflection, a transmitter of the light, being the light, shining the light of who we are into every relationship, every connection, every phone call, every glance in a supermarket, no matter where it is, where my eyes land, I see God. So I see the divine operating in everyone, everywhere. Even those I don't agree with, even those I might not like, I still see the divine right there. And as I come to recognize that truth, I come to a greater understanding of our oneness. And as I come to a greater understanding of our oneness, I can see the vivid vision of life unfolding, of the magnificence of who I am becoming, and the possibility, the potentiality of each one here, each one on this call, the potentiality for each one to shine more brightly, to be a brighter light than ever before. Serving humanity's evolution, serving the good that is you, that is I, that is me, that is we, that is everything, that is everyone. I am filled to overflowing with a great sense of gratitude. Gratitude in abundance, gratitude for the revelation of this word, grateful to know that God's already on the job here. That I need not concern myself with how or why or when. I need simply to get myself out of the divine circuits to release this word into the law, into that ever creative law of the universe, that law of life that cannot return this word void. that cannot return this word unfulfilled, but in fact must take up this word and create and manifest and demonstrate my belief through the power of this word into form. And that's how the whole universe works. So I am grateful beyond measure, to cast this word, to cast this vision, this revelation into the vibrational essence of truth and harmony and abundance, into that vibrational goodness, and let it be. I get myself out of the divine circuits. I release this word into the law that is already operating upon it, that cannot return this word void or vacant, and witness the magnificence of the demonstration and call it good and very good. And if any word of this has resonated with you in any way, I invite you to join me in an affirmation of truth as we say together, and so it is. And so it is. Oh, thank you, dear ones, for being here with us this evening on the New Thought Media Network. This wraps up our prayer broadcast for today. This wraps up our broadcast week. This wraps up everything we've done. And, we do have about 40 hours of broadcast programming each and every week here on the New Thought Media Network. It's always shifting a little bit, and things are changing, and new people are coming on board, and other people are moving on to other projects. And throughout it all, there is you. There is you. The people that watch these programs, people that listen to our podcasts, people that read our blog posts, those that have in your heart keep in your heart what it is we're doing. So I want to thank you. I want to thank you for being a part of what we're doing. If you're new here and you want to become part of the New Thought Media Network family, please head on over to our website, drop a donation in the bucket, and help us continue to broadcast these programs and this mighty message across the planet, because that's what we're doing. I'm Dr. Robert. I'm going to get out of here for now, but I want to thank you for being with us. I want to thank you again for being a part of what we're doing. Before we go, we're going to say a quick thank you to some of our organizational sponsors and individual donors. So I invite you to stick around for that, but please stay with us. Stay tuned. We got big things coming here at New Thought Media Network. Until next time, I wish you peace and richest blessings. Bye now. On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.